So here, see the first sentence about the packages, what they're telling is packages are containers for classes. So the meaning of this is like in case of Windows environment, so we come across files, folders. Folders are also called as directories. Okay, folders are called as directories. Okay. So in case of Java language, see whenever you come across the word package, see how you have to understand this. Packages means like you have to think like folders here. Okay, folders, or even we can call it as directories, because in Windows environment, we can call it as a directories. We say directory or a folder. Okay. See, whenever we say folder or a directory, that is nothing but container, because folder contains many files. So this we are very much familiar. Okay, folders contains many files. Similarly, so here, okay, containers means we have to understand like a folder. Okay, for classes. So packages are containers for classes means in Windows environment, how you have to consider is, see when I say folder or a directory, it contains many files. So here classes means you have to understand it like a file, means Java file. Okay, so in Windows environment, if you consider folder or a directory, you can consider any type of file, but here package refers to a folder or a directory where it contains Java files. Okay, I can say classes are nothing but Java classes or nothing but Java files. Okay, so for example, if I open, see, let me show you how it happens. Okay, so here you might, so if people are observing that I have opened some path here, that is some folder, that is this piece. If you observe this path, okay, this PC Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 25. So there is the folder. Inside that there is a folder called as bin. Okay, so inside this folder, you just look at the first two folders here, P1 and P2. Okay, so here P1 and P2. So when you look at Windows environment, we will call it as a folder or a directory. Okay, because we know that, see, when I open P1, see, number of files are there here. So P1, I have to call P1 as a folder, not a file. Okay, and when I open P1, so here these are called as files. These are not called as folders or directories. Okay, that means files will be present in folders or files will be present in directories. Okay, so in Java, what you have to say is like this P1 is there, right? For P1, you have to call it as a package. In a Windows environment, you will call it as a folder or directory. Here you have to call it as a package. So here P1 is a package, P2 is a package. Okay. So what does package contains? Package contains files. It's very simple. Packages contains files. Same as folders or directories contains files. Packages contains files. Okay, package is not a file. Package contains files. So definition is package is a container for files. So here P1 contains four files. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files. Okay, and P2 contains like 3 files. Okay, and one more point here is when I say package contains files, next question is what type of files. What type of files means, if you look at the document here, see, packages are contained, first sentence only, packages are containers for classes. Classes means Java files. So now we came to know that packages means folders, folders contains files, and that files are nothing but Java files. For Java files, even we can call it as Java classes. Okay, Java files are nothing but Java classes, because in Java we have to start coding with the class only, class keyword and class structure. So Java files are nothing but Java classes. And in some cases, Java files are nothing but Java interfaces. In interfaces chapter, I will tell you there. So now we came to know that by this sentence, packages means container for Java files. So example, so here if we consider the example, so in bin folder we have two folders. that is P1 and P2. P1 contains some files. Okay. See here, text document file is also there. See, just for have created, for example, if I delete also, it is not a problem. If I delete this text document, it's not a problem. But whereas you should not delete Java file. Okay, see now 4 Java files are there. Demo.java, derived.java, protection.java, same package.java. Here type of the file is there. See. So these are the Java files. Okay. Similarly, in P2 folder, demo.java, other package.java, protection2.java. So these are the Java files. Understood? Okay, now. Okay. So if we go for the NetBeans editor also, NetBeans or Eclipse editor, if you have installed an Eclipse editor and if you are executing programs in that, there also you can notice. See, in this entire window, you look at the left side. Left panel, you look at the left panel. In left panel, say here you're looking at access protection, source packages. Inside that P1, okay, left side, okay, I'm showing the mouse pointer here. Access protection, source packages, P1. So access protection, source packages, P1, these are the directories, or we can say packages. And in P1, we have demo.java, derived.java, protection.java, same package.java. So P1 is a package, demo, derived, protection, same package. These are the Java files, or we can say Java classes. Similarly, P2 is a package. In P2 package, we have demo, other package, protection2. These are the Java files. And if you open any of these files, see, you will come to know how it happens. Like if I open demo.java, see, I have opened demo.java file. Okay, right side it will be open. In the file, that means in the Java file where you have written the code, how you will come to know whether this file belongs to this particular package? That we should know, because while storing you might have stored in some folder, but in the program it should be reflected. That means by looking at the code you should know this particular file is stored in this particular package. See, in this entire code you see first line, package P1. Okay. So first line should be the package keyword with package name. So this file contains in directory or folder P1. So I have to write it as package P1. You see for all these files, demo.java, derived.java, say package P1, and protection.java, package P1, same package.java, package P1. Now when I go to the demo.java, which is present in P2, okay, if I just open demo.java, which is present in P2, you see now package P2. Okay, understood. So there is no conflict here. 2 files with the same name, but different packages. It is present in different folders. So in case of normal files also, when we store files, if it contains 2 files with the same name in different folders, there will be no conflict. If you are storing 2 files with the same name in the same folder, then you might have come across this message like file already exists, you want to replace it. Like this, these messages we have come across, right? But when you are storing 2 files with the same name in different folders, then there is no conflict. So here also demo.java is the same file. That means file name is same, contents will be different, but file name is same, but it is present in 2 different folders. Okay. And when I open other package.java, see here, see, if you do mistake in the code, it will show you. See, what I have done is, first line I have written package P1. But you see the file where it is present, in package P2 is present, in folder P2 is present. So it will get error here. See, when you mouse over on that, it is showing incorrect package because you have stored that file in P2 folder and in the code you have written package P1. So it is showing error. So for this, what you have to do to solve this error, either we have to remove that other package and we have to put it in P1 folder, or you have to change here. That is, instead of P1, you have to write it as P2. Then you will not get any error. See, that error is solved. Okay. So it will not show any error here. And protection2.java. See, package P2. It is present in P2 folder. So in this way, we store Java files in particular folder, and that folder or directory is called as a package. That statement should be present in that particular file. Okay. Okay. The next line. Java provides a mechanism for partitioning the class namespace into more manageable chunks, smaller portions. This mechanism is called as package. See what they're telling. When you when you apply the package concept in Java, so what happens is you can do partitioning. Partitioning means like you need not store all the files of the project in one folder itself. Okay, you can store some files in some folder and other files in other folders like that. So that is called as partitioning. So see, Java provides a mechanism for partitioning class name space into more manageable chunks. Chunks means smaller portions. Like if I have some 25 Java files in one project, so I can put it in 5 different folders. Okay, so that it will be very easy to manage. So same thing we have done here. We consider this small project, if I want to say. See, access protection is a project I have done. Project in the sense, especially for packages chapter I have done. So here what I have done, like in P1 folder I have stored 4 files, in P2 folder I have stored 3 files. So it will be very easy to manage. If I stored all the 7 files in one folder like P1 or P2 or in source package, then we might feel difficult to identify or to solve the project. Okay. So in this way, so we can partition the Java files. So packages are specially used for partitioning the Java files. Okay. Then see, these sentences I will explain later, because when we go in depth of package, in the examples I will tell you about these sentences. Okay, this much we got it. Okay. Next, defining a package. So defining a package means how we have to create a package in Java, both at a coding level and at the directory level. Okay, because if you just write the statement package P1 or package P2 in Java code without creating a folder, you will get error. Okay, and if you create a code and if you don't write a package P1 or package P2, there you will not get any error because it will store in default package. If you want to store in particular folder, then you have to mention the statement package P1 or package P2, whatever name you will give. So to create a package, simply include a package command as the first statement in a Java source file. So what are they telling? You have to write first statement as a package. Package is a keyword here. See, a package is a keyword. Any classes declared within that file will belong to that specified package. Okay. Any classes means any Java files you can consider here. Okay, classes are nothing but Java files here. So any Java files are declared within that file. So when you write a class, you can say it is declared in that file. If you want to say as a whole, that is Java file or Java class. Okay, it will be so any classes declared within that file will belong to the specified package. The package statement defines a namespace in which classes are stored. If you omit the package statement, the class names are put into default package, which has no name. So here what they're telling, see, till we have discussed, that means till we have reached the packages chapter, I think we have not written the package statement in any of the files, in Java files. For example, if you look at the classes and objects chapter, let me show you. Okay. Say, for example, if you look at any program in classes and objects chapter or inheritance chapter, see, box.demo.java. So here is one file, right? Box.demo.java. Say, I have not written package statement here. Okay, package P1 or package P2, nothing I have written. Then how we have to understand where it is stored, where this file is stored in a system. So that we should come to know where this file is stored in a system, because I have not mentioned any folder here. So it will be stored in default package. See, like default constructor, how Java provides. Java even provides a default package. In default package, it will be stored. If we don't write the package statement as the first statement in the .java file, it will be stored in default package. And for the default package, we need not mention, like before writing class box here, I did not say like package default, nothing like that. So it is understood. So it will be stored in default package. Only if we are creating our own package, that means if you are creating our own folder or directory in Windows environment, then we need to mention. Otherwise, this line is not required. So if you don't write this line, it will be stored in default package. Okay. So that only they are telling in this sentence. The package statement defines namespace in which class are stored. If you omit the package statement, that means if you don't write the package statement, first thing is it is not an error. It will be stored in default package. Okay. The class names are put into the default package, which has no name. Okay. The general form of the package statement is, now if I want to create our own folder or directory, and if I want to put Java files in that folder or directory, then you have to write this statement, that is package pkg. Pkg means here it is an identifier. Just like class name, object name, here you have to mention the package name. That name is nothing but the identifier. So pkg is an identifier. Package is a keyword. Package is a keyword, pkg is the name. Name is identifier of the package. Okay. And here you should match folder name and whatever the identifier name here you are writing, it should match. Okay. For example, the following statement create a package called my package. Okay. And one more thing, just by writing package my package in Java file will not create folder. Remember here. Okay. It will not create a folder or directory. We have to create folder or directory manually. So we have to create it. Then after creating a folder or directory, you remember that name, okay, or you can copy that name and put it in the first statement of the Java file. That is package my package. So here when you are writing package my package as a first statement in a Java file, you don't forget to create this folder or directory. Okay, you have to create it. Then you can write package my package. Okay. Next, more than one file can include the same package statement. More than one file can include the same package statement means, for example, just now we saw, just a minute. So, if I have stored more than one file in one folder, see for example, okay. In P1 folder, if you look at the left side of this editor, P1 folder I have stored 4 files, right? So more than one file can include the same package statement. Like in demo.java also I have written package P1, derivative.java, package P1, production.java, package P1, same package.java, package P1. So why I have written package statement same in all the files? Because all the files are present in package P1. Okay, similarly in package P2 also demo.java, other package.java, production.java. So because all these files are present in package P1 or package P2, same package statement will be present for all the files. Okay, so that only they are telling in the document, like more than one file can include same package statement, because if you are storing more than one file in same folder. Okay, then the package statement specifies to which package the class is defined in a file belong. It does not exclude other classes in other files from being part of the same package. We can create a hierarchy of packages. So, okay, so these sentences I will explain in the coding. Okay, so this much you remember. This much statement you remember now. More than one file can include the same package statement. The meaning of that is you can create more files and you can store in one particular folder. That means one folder can contain more than one file. Okay, in that case, in all those files, package statement will be same. Okay. So the general form of multi-level package statement is like this. What they're telling is like sometimes what we do, like we will create multiple folders. For example, one best example if I want to give, if suppose if we want to watch a movie or if you have downloaded any movie, like Kannada movie or Telugu movie, what we do, first folder we'll create it as movies. In that, if you are stored Telugu movies or Kannada movies, in that Kannada, again in that particular film name, right? That means folder within a folder, within that folder, file name will be there. So movies is a folder, within that Kannada is a folder, in Kannada one particular movie name, that is a file name, like that. Multiple packages means like multiple folders, more than one folder. In that case, what you have to do? You have to write like this. So package pkg1 dot pkg2 dot pkg3. So where pkg1 is a directory, that is folder, pkg2 is also a directory, pkg3 is also a directory. Like this you have to mention. Folder within a folder if you are creating, you have to mention like this. The package hierarchy must be reflected in the file system of your Java development system. For example, a package declared as, see, whenever you are creating multiple folders, you should be very careful, because in Java file also you have to write mention. Okay, see for example, if you consider here NetBeans editor only. Okay. If suppose let us consider like in P1 folder, in P2 folder, this demo.java is there. Like that we will consider. Actually, it is not there. Let us assume that in P1 folder there is one more folder called P2 folder. In P2 folder, let us assume there is a file called as demo.java. So in that case, what we should do is you open this file. You have to write like this. P1 dot P2, like this you have to write. Okay, assumption it is. So here it is not present. Let us assume in P1 folder, there is one more folder called P2. In P2 folder, let us assume demo.java is there. In that case, in program, what we have to do? Package P1 dot P2 semicolon. So it is understood that this particular demo.java, what I have opened, it is present in folder P1. Inside that P2 folder is also there. Inside that demo.java is there. So that like that we have to write in the file, Java file. Otherwise, you'll get an error. Okay. So that only they are telling. If you are creating multiple folders or multiple directories, then you have to clearly mention in the Java file. So otherwise, you'll get an error. For example, see now example they have given. For example, a package declared as package java.awt.image. So like this, they have created one. So we will see what it is actually. So what is the explanation they are given about this line? We will see. Okay. Package java.awt.image semicolon means needs to be stored in Java AWT image in Windows environment. Be sure that to choose your package names carefully. You cannot rename a package without renaming the directory in which classes are stored. What they're telling, if you are writing this line in the program, and that is the first statement of the program, then you should, then in Windows environment, you should have the folder Java, you should have the folder AWT, and again you should have the folder image. So you just look at this writing, that is Java/AWT/image. The meaning of this is first folder is Java, inside that AWT folder is there, inside that image folder is there. So if this is there in Windows environment, then you will not get any error in the program. So if it is not present like this, then you will get error. For example, if there is a folder called as Java, and again inside that if there is a folder called as AWT, but if there is no folder called as image, then you will get error. Okay. So whatever you are writing the first statement in the program, that is package folder 1 dot folder 2 dot folder 3, say in the same way it should be there in the Windows environment. And when you open the Windows environment, you have to check whether it is present correctly or not. So in this example, Java is a folder, AWT is a folder, image is a folder. So AWT folder is present in Java, image is present in AWT folder. Okay. Be sure to choose your package names carefully. You cannot rename a package without renaming the directory in which classes are stored. The meaning of that is, if the folder name is different and package statement is different, then also you'll get error. Whatever the package statement you are writing, in the package statement, whatever the package name you are writing, that should match with the directory. That is the folder what you are creating in the Windows environment. Okay. So now we will see the topic access protection. Okay, before I go to this topic, if you have any doubts still here, you can ask. Some sentences I have left, I will explain, because all the things we cannot say at this particular time. When you go to the programs, you can see some of the sentences present here. Okay, before I move to the next topic, if you have any doubts, you can ask. I will wait for a minute. Okay, access protection. So I hope you people know the meaning of access word. So generally we have heard this word accessing. So accessing means just to get in touch with that. Like if I say you access the machine, computer machine. Accessing the machine means either you start the machine, or after starting give the input value, or after giving input value look at the output on the screen, or you see whether some calculations are being happened in the system. Like that, accessing means getting in touch with that particular item. Okay, either it can be input, processing, output, whatever it is. Okay, getting in touch with that particular item. Sometimes even me, including me also, we might have observed some errors, like when you are storing a file from pen drive to system, or system to pen drive, or one drive to another drive. You might have noticed the error access denied. Okay, the meaning of that is you cannot touch that file. Access denied, either you cannot copy, or you cannot paste, or you cannot do any operations with that. That is the meaning of access. Now, access protection means, why they are using protection here. The intention of creating packages is nothing but giving protection for the Java files. So you will come to knowing this, like I can say, like very mini project. Okay, it's not a project actually, but if you look at these files, there are 7 files, and 4 files are put in package P1. Other 3 files are put in package P2. So we'll see how to execute the whole together, that whole project, how we'll see how to execute. Before that, some theoretical concepts are there, we will see what it is. Java provides many levels of protection to allow fine-grained control over the visibility of variables and methods within classes, subclasses, and packages. Java addresses 4 categories of visibility for class members. See, whenever we write the program, especially in case of classes and objects, we come across instance variables and methods, right? Instance variables and methods. And in addition to that, you see classes, subclasses, packages. The meaning of that is classes means Java files, subclasses means again those are the Java files, but dependent on one class, another class. Because when I say subclass, compulsory there should be superclass. Okay. So if there is a superclass, I can say it is dependent. Okay. And packages means folders or directories, we can say. Okay. So Java provides many levels of protection to allow fine-grained control over the visibility of variables and methods. Variables and methods are present in classes. Okay. Within classes, subclasses, and packages. Java addresses 4 categories for visibility of class members. See, visibility means accessing, whether we can access or not. That is nothing but visibility. Okay. Now, these are the 4 categories of visibility of class members. Class members means either it can be instance variables or methods. Okay. Subclasses in the same package, first category. Non-subclasses in the same package. Subclasses in different package. Classes that are neither in the same package nor subclasses. So I will show you how these categories are done. You just look at the NetBeans editor. Because access protection, complete coding, I have just copied the code from the document and I have put it in the NetBeans editor and I have executed that complete project access protection. So now you are looking here. Okay. Now, what is the first line in the category? What is the first category? Subclasses in the same package. Okay. Now, one point what you have to understand here is classes means Java files. That point you remember. Classes means Java files. And inside that Java file, minimum 1 class will be present. Minimum 1 class. Because why I'm telling minimum 1 class means there can be another class where there is a main method. Okay, but minimum 1 class we'll consider. Classes means Java files, package means folder. Okay. Now subclasses in the same package. What is the meaning of subclasses in the same package? So when we look at this editor, okay, you see we have P1 and P2 folder, right? So if suppose if this is not looking clearly, just you zoom it in your mobile or system and see. Okay, because here I cannot zoom. Okay. Now P1 is a folder. Subclasses in the same package means, just a minute. Okay. See, if I open protection.java, you just try to understand here. I have opened the class called as protection.java. Okay. So this is one class. And subclass means there should be another class which should be dependent on this class. There should be another class which should be dependent on this. Then that class is called a subclass. And this will be called a superclass. I hope people are getting it. So this is one class called protection. And we will look at one more class which should be dependent on this. That means that should be subclass and this should become superclass. Yes, we have that. Derived.java. You see, derived.java. Inside that, class name itself is derived. Whatever the file name will be there, that will be the class name. And one more thing, what I have to observe here, there is no main method because till we reached packages chapter, how we have considered the program means, whenever we executed any program, at least one class will be there where main method is there. But here there is no main method. Okay, but still you can name this file as by that class name. Okay, so what I have done? Class derived.java. Similarly, class protection.java. Right. Now I will tell you main method is not there, but still we can execute this project. I will tell you how it is. Okay. So derived is a class, or we can say derived is a file. Derived.java is a file which is a subclass of protection class. So how we can say it is a subclass of protection class? By this sentence: class derived extends protection. class derived extends protection. By this line, I can say it is a derived class of protection. Okay, it is a subclass of protection. Protection is a superclass. Okay, so the meaning of the first sentence is that is first category is subclass in the same package, meaning at least we have to look at two classes. One will be superclass, another will be subclass, and it should be present in same package. Understood? At least two classes we have to see. That is, one will be subclass, another one will be superclass, and two classes should be present in the same package. Here classes means nothing but files, Java files. Yes, we got that thing. That is, I have protection.java. Okay, here I have got protection.java, I have got derived.java, derived.java, that is class derived is nothing but a subclass of protection class. Class derived is a subclass of protection class, and these two files are present in package P1. So the meaning of first category is subclass in the same package. I hope people got this. Subclass in the same package means two classes, one will be subclass, one will be superclass, both are present in the package P1. Understood? Now we'll go for the second category. See, first, after understanding these four categories only, we can move further. We have to understand correctly what are these categories. Next, non-subclasses in the same package. Non-subclasses in the same package means at least we have to consider two classes here also. And those two classes should not be dependent. That means you should not say it is a subclass or it is a subclass, but it should be present in same class, same package. That is same folder. Yes, we have. In this access protection project, we have. That is UC, which file means same package.java, UC, same package.java. You just look at this coding. I have not written same package extends protection or extends derived or extends demo. I have not used any other class for this class. That means this class is not a subclass. First point, this class is not a subclass. So we can say non-subclass. And it is present in P1 only, P1 folder only it is present. So I can say non-subclass in the same package. Non-subclass in the same package. First category was subclass in the same package. This is non-subclass in the same package. Same, why I am mentioning same package? Because it is present in P1 only. Okay, it is present in P1, so I am telling it is a non-subclass in the same package. Next, third category. Subclasses in different packages. See how it is. Subclasses in different packages means folders should be different. Like we have P1, P2. Okay, in P1 you consider one Java file. In P2 you consider another Java file. Both should be dependent. Dependent in the sense linked. That is by the concept of inheritance. Let us see whether it is there or not. Okay, we'll go for the editor. You consider protection.java from P1. Protection.java from P1, and you go to the P2 folder. There one file is there, that is protection2.java. Protection2.java. These two files are linked now. Different packages but linked. Protection.java is present in P1. Protection2.java is present in P2. So when there is a link, I can say it is a subclass. You just look at this line. Public class protection2 extends P1.protection. Why have you used P1.protection means because protection.java is not present in P2 folder. Protection.java is present in P1 folder. So I have used P1.protection. If it is present in P2 folder itself, then I have to set protection, extends protection. Okay. It is not present in P2 folder, it is present in P1 folder. So compulsory I have to use P1.protection. So now this category, what we can say is like subclasses in different packages. Subclasses in different packages. Why I have to say different package means because P1 and P2 folders are there. And why I have to say subclass means because protection 2 extends protection. Okay, protection 2 extends protection. So protection 2 is a subclass, protection is a superclass, but both are present in different packages. So the category name is here. The category name is subclasses in different packages. Okay, subclasses in different packages. Okay. Next, last one. Classes that are neither in the same package nor a subclass. So the meaning of that is there is no inheritance concept and it is not present in same package also. Okay, neither in the same package nor a subclass. So we will see. Okay, you go to the P2 folder. In P2 folder, I have the file called as other package. So other package. Here, see, first of all, this other package.java, it is not present in P1. So with respect to P1, it is different package. Understood? With respect to P1, it is different package. And one more thing is, I have not used extends keyword and I have not written any other file name here. That means any other class name. So it is not a subclass. So last category, what it will say is like, it should be non-subclass. That means you should not use extends keyword and make it as subclass. It should be non-subclass, and it should be present in different folder. Different folder in the sense, with respect to P2, it is in different folder, because this file is present in P2. With respect to P1, it is different folder, right? Different package. So only the category name says classes that are neither in the same package, because P1, P2 are the two different folders, nor subclass. So I have not used extends keyword for other package.java. So these are the four categories. Okay. So before I move to the next topic, if you have any doubts, you can ask, because still 1 minute is there, it will reconnect. So after reconnection, I will continue.